everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is January 22nd. It is a Monday, so happy Monday or happy whatever day you guys are watching this. So I wanted to start this video way earlier in the day, but as a typical work week, the day got the best of me. So I wanted this video to be a fitness reset video. In a couple of videos, we have discussed how I am on a fitness journey, or I have been on a fitness journey, or I want to be on a fitness journey, depending on your point of view. So I gained a massive amount of weight. No, not massive, but I've gained a good amount of weight after I stopped breastfeeding Lennox, which was about a year and a half ago. And I've been struggling to get it off. For a good amount of time in the summertime, I was working out consistently. My eating wasn't horrible. I don't think I eat horrible. I think I eat pretty clean. Maybe I could do better on weighting my food and tracking my food, but for the most part, I don't feel like I eat a lot of junk food. And with the working out and eating somewhat clean, I wasn't losing any weight. Wasn't. If anything, I've been gaining weight. I know a large part of it has to do with the fact that I do have PCOS, so I know that makes it a lot harder for me to lose weight. I have mentioned before that I did adapt a vegan diet for 5 years and a vegetarian diet for 10 years. So I think with adding in meats, dairies, also gluten, I cut out my diet, I packed on the pounds, and I'm struggling to get it off. So yeah, so this is a fitness reset video. I exercised earlier. I did an upper body workout. I did also weight myself. I don't know if I want to put my weight in this video because it is kind of like embarrassing. It is not the heaviest I've ever been. I was heavier, but I'm pretty close to my heaviest weight. I'm about 20 to 25 pounds shy of my heaviest weight. So I've done this before, so I know it can be done. It's just about having the right mindset to get it done. I am 1 full cup, 40-ounce cup away from hitting a gallon of water. I haven't tracked my calories. I'm probably going to do that a little later. I'll do that. I'll try to see if I can screenshot my phone so I can show you guys what app I use to track my calories. And also with the weight in that I did this morning, I'm also going to try to recalculate my macros to see how many macros I should be eating. As far as cardio, I want to try to get that in, but it is super cold outside and nobody wants to go walking in the cold. I mean, we do have a gym within the community that we live. I probably can go there, but it is Megan's turn to work out after work. So that means I have to stay with Lennox. And I am not trying to walk up to the gym and go work out at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I mean, look at it as an excuse. I'm looking at it as safety. Because, you know, we live in the boondocks and you already know how I feel about the boondocks. So Megan is working out after work, which means that while she's working out, I have to entertain Lennox. After she works out, we are going to clean the house because, as you know, the downstairs is always a bomb. I'm also going to cook dinner tonight. On the menu for this week's dinner is chicken Alfredo, so I'll probably see if I record that as well. I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely going to go record tracking the macros and adding the macros into the app that I use to track those macros. Hopefully that made sense. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. Get used to it. A lot of garbage comes out my mouth. Megan is exercising out there, so if you hear a lot of huffing and puffing, that's her. So yesterday I never picked back up the camera. I'm a very structured person and I like things to go the way that I planned it. And we've mentioned this before in another video where I like to control a lot of things, and that's something I'm working on. But something just set off my routine yesterday and it was just like a ripple effect for me. So I didn't pick up the camera to continue vlogging. I did drink 1 gallon of water yesterday. Amazing. And I've been on top of my water game today too. I just finished 40 ounces and I'm going to add 40 more ounces into that cup there so I can get my gallon in. So I did mention yesterday that I wanted to figure out my macros for this current state with you guys. So I'm going to do that now since I have a few minutes to spare. And we're also going to go into my food app, my food tracking app that I use. What is the name of it? Lose It. So I'm also going to go into Lose It, which is a food tracking app that I use to track my food so I can input what I ate for the day into that tracker. Yes, I do have goals, but I am not going to overwhelm myself with them. My main goal right now is just doing better than I was doing the day before. So as far as tracking calories goes, I'm not going to be super strict with it. It's more of a matter of just seeing how much I'm consuming for the day. I'm a creature of habit, so pretty much whatever we cook for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is something that I eat the whole week through, as well as my snacks. So if I track it for one day, I pretty much know I'm going to be consistent for the rest of the week. My workout, I did link it in my previous video. That is a program that I'm trying to complete. I don't know how I feel about it as of yet. As far as the workouts, I feel like they can be a little long, and I'm finding it hard to find the time to spare on those workouts. So sometimes what I do is I just cut down the reps just to carve off some time. I do want to do more cardio, and that's probably something I'm going to try to do on my off days when I'm not working out. The only goal for this month is drinking at least 80 ounces to 100 ounces a day. I've really been slacking with my water intake. I want to say I drink no more than maybe 30 ounces, which is horrible. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to find out how many macros I do have to consume to lose some weight, just to give us a rough idea so we know that we can either stay close to or under those goals. I never use this calculator per se, but we're going to test it out. I see a lot of people online using it, so let's see what it gives me and let's see if it's something that I can achieve. Oh my god, I'm going to put my whole information out there. I didn't mention before that I didn't know if I wanted to put my weight online, just because, you know, I'm embarrassed, and I shouldn't be because that's something I'm working on. But I guess you guys are going to find out regardless. So yes, I am 36 years old, 210 pounds. I am 5'6". This is where I get confused at, is the activity level. I know I'm going to exercise anywhere between 3 to 5 days a week. So do I put moderate exercise and just go with that? Or do I put this option right over here because I do sit majority of the day? So that's where I kind of get confused at. I think I'm just going to put moderate exercise for now and see what it gives me. I just realized that I use male, so I'm gonna change that to female because I am a female. Okay, so right over here it's giving me my maintenance calories. So this is how much calories I would have to consume in order to stay at the weight that I'm at, and that's pretty high. So right over here, macronutrients, if you scroll down, and so cutting will help with fat loss. So right over here are the macros that I would have to consume in order to lose some weight. So it says these macro values reflect your cutting calories of 2,072 calories per day. So that is how many calories I would have to eat per day in order to lose weight. So that is about a 500 calorie cut. I don't think that is too high. I mean, what we can do is we can test it out. And see, maybe test it out for like a week or two and see if we are losing weight. The only thing that I'm concerned about, like I said, I have PCOS, and sometimes even when you try your hardest to eat good and work out, the weight just doesn't come off until you find the formula that works best. So you guys see how I stress this shit? I'm always stressing this shit. What I will do is I'll test this out for two weeks or so and see if I see any changes. So they do also give you some more options. So you have the option of choosing if you want moderate carbs, if you want low carbs, or if you want high carbs. I think for right now what I'm going to do is moderate carbs. So I would have to eat 155 grams of protein, 81 grams of fat, and 181 grams of carbs. So I think that's good for me. 104 grams of carbs is fairly low, and I think 259 grams of carbs is fairly high for me. So I think my best bet is just stay with the moderate carbs. Okay guys, Please excuse the chaos that's going on around me. Megan and Lennox are running around the house. She's trying to keep him entertained and she's trying to get her steps in. Smart girl, smart girl. But I am on my way to the gym. I am super nervous. Partially because I haven't been there in 4 years. The only thing is I'm not doing any weights, so I shouldn't be that scared. I'm just gonna jump on the cardio machine, probably the treadmill, and do that for about a half an hour.
Why are you nervous?
I'm scared that there's gonna be people there. I'm just scared that everybody has the same idea, and it's the whole new year, new me, and there's gonna be quite a few people there.
You're for yourself. You're not there for others. You're there to get yourself situated, to get yourself in a better mental space. And so are they. So you shouldn't care.
Yeah. Let me get out of here because it's getting late. So I just got home from the gym. I'm just chilling here on the floor while Lennox eats. Megan's cooking dinner for us. There was only one person in the gym, which was good. She was doing her own workout there. I just wanted to use the cardio machines that were available. I didn't want to do any weights because we have weights at home. I used to live in the gym, I want to say 4 years ago. I haven't been to the gym since then, so I'm kind of like rocky with the equipment. But ever since COVID, we started working out from home when I was working out, and then after having Lennox, it was a struggle to get back into a routine. So definitely I was not used to the equipment. I went on the treadmill machine and I couldn't figure out how to get the incline to stay at a steady state. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to do the 12-3-30. It wound up being like a 2.5-30. Only because the cardio machine, the incline on the cardio machine kept on going up and down, and I had to like adjust it myself. It wasn't until like the last 5 minutes that I actually figured out how to do it or how to get it to stay at one state. So the last 5 minutes I did at an incline of 12 and kept the speed at 2.5 because why not? But yeah, overall it wasn't that bad. I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I was the only one there. So but tomorrow I'm definitely gonna do weights at home, possibly during my lunch break. Tomorrow's leg day for me. Megan's serving me right now for dinner, so I'll show you guys what we have. So here is dinner. So 85 grams of broccoli, 3 ounces of chicken, and 30 grams of the Alfredo. Just a little bit of grace. I use Lose It tracking app. I don't think you can see that. I'll screenshot my phone, but I use Lose It tracking app to track the macros. So I already put in my information as far as like the calorie, carbs, fats, and proteins, those goals that I am hoping to hit daily or stay under daily. Lennox just got up from his nap. I thought I had an additional like 40 minutes to spare, but I don't. So I'm gonna go get him, and then once I go get him and have him settled down, I'm gonna go into the kitchen and we're gonna track my breakfast together. Okay, let's try to do this as fast as possible. Lennox is set up. My job is waiting for me. Okay, this might have to wait for later in the day because I lost my phone in the house. It's somewhere here, but I can't find it. I think it's upstairs, but I'm not 100% sure, so I gotta go upstairs and check to see if it's there, and then I'm gonna have to go back to my desk because I've been bullshitting for way too long and the work is just piling up. Okay, we found it. By we, I mean Megan. So let's go in. So like I said, you can track it by calories, protein, fiber, carbohydrates, fats. So if you scroll down, you have all your trackers there. I'm gonna go into log, and like I said, I want to track by protein. We can track by everything, but I'm gonna track by protein. And then I'm gonna start adding in my breakfast. So we go to add breakfast, Thomas English muffins. So let's scan that. And we had 1 piece. Then we had some turkey breakfast sausage patties. Gonna scan that in. Okay, so with that we had avocado and we had an egg and a half. So for that, because it doesn't have a scanner, I'm just gonna search by egg. 1 large egg, And then I'm just going to change it to 1.5. And then for an avocado,
No, 1/4.
I'm going to do half avocado. We have the small ones here. And we had 1/4, 0.25 of the avocado. I'm going to add that in. And then I'm going to hit done. We also had like coffee, and I have the creamer. I'm not going to add all that for the sake of time. But yeah. And right over there, it shows me what I have for breakfast. 24 grams of protein for this breakfast, and then it also gives me the option to switch it. So if I want to see it based off of calories, that was 374 calories. If I want to check my carbs for that, that was 29 grams of carbs. And for my fats, that was 20 grams of fats. So that is how I use the Lose It app. I used to use MyFitPal. They took away a lot of features. I found this one to be the next best one, but I've been using it on and off for like the last year. This week, I haven't really been using it, although I put all my information. I haven't really been consistent with tracking my macros. To be honest with you, today was the first day that I did it. Well, my battery's dying. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the camera to finish this video. There's really nothing else. I have to go back to work. I probably have like 1,001 tasks to do since I've been away for like the last 20 minutes. I am going to leave you guys right here and say thank you for watching, and see you next week. Bye. It's getting hot in here. I don't think I'm all your clothes.